Okay, I have a mushroom help question. Now, I'm in a patch here where there are what I believe are false chanterelles all over the place. Like, for instance, right here. Let me get it in focus. It's got the rolled over edge. I'm just going to pick one here. But look here, it's got the forked edge, or the forked gills, but they come all the way down the sides. I got a bunch of them here. They are everywhere, all over. I mean, here, they're coming up everywhere. And they're all rolled over like this. And I've always been told that these are the false ones. I mean, they're everywhere. Trying to get it in focus. There we go. Everywhere in here. And then over here, now this one is kind of in bad shape. This looks like the regular chanterelle. So, again, here's the false. So do I have both here? Let me get down in here a minute. Here is an example. Side by side to each other. So let's take some of these out of here. And then over here, here's some really big ones. And these are almost the size of my phone. Now I realize these are past, but look at this, the size of my hand. Oops. That one looks to me, from everything I know, to be, I'd have to cut it open. Oops. I just ripped it open. That looks to me to be a real chanterelle. So let's take, I'm going to get a bag and come and get these. We're going to take these home and check them out. Okay, we're back home and we have a bunch of the mushrooms laid out, and I've split some of them so you can see the difference. Now some of these have been chewed on from bugs and whatnot, and I want to show you the difference. Now some of these I believe to be true chanterelles, and others I believe to be not. And some I'm questioning. My understanding with chanterelles is you look at the veins, and the veins, you know, fork. I can try and get this in focus here. Hang on, again, my tripod is broke, so you have to look at the veins. And the veins on a true chanterelle, when you squish them, you know, they don't break down and they run pretty deep. and they run all the way down into the stem. And they're forked at the end, and when you break the mushroom in half, the veins continue to run into the stem. For instance, this was a big one here that I ripped in half, and you can see that the veins continued into the stem when I ripped it in half. And I can rip another piece off, and you can see they continue. And you have good, solid, deep, forked veins here. So this one I believe to be, although it be in a rough-shaped mushroom, I believe this one was a true chanterelle. It had that ruffly edge all the way around that's kind of characteristic of a chanterelle. It had good, deep veins that don't give way. It had the forked ends. The veins went all the way down. Had all the common characteristics of a chanterelle. And over here was another one. Same colors. It has the veins even go down into the stem. But look what happens when you break it in half. It's white, it's solid, no veins. That, I believe, is the look-alike. It's not a chanterelle. Now that's what I believe. And I think what happened, we have some, these were in the middle. Looks kind of like that. But yet we've got the thick, solid veins that don't go away. Forked on the end, go all the way down into the stem. They shred into the middle. You know, like they're supposed to. But it's cupped with the rolled over edge like the fake ones. I think what happened here is we have the two that, I think we have the good ones crossed with the lookalikes. You know, I don't know. Because these, and they're yellow on the inside. I don't know. You know, obviously I'm not going to eat these. This one could be. And this was the other one I thought was. Let's cut that one. I know this is a long video, but like I said, I take you guys along to learn with me. See, in this one, you can tell too that the critters have been chewing on. And see, it's stringy. The veins go all the way through. I would say this one was. It's totally different than the other ones. So I would say that one is. So those are the no's and those are the yeses based on what I think. That would be a no. I mean, you can look at the difference. If you just look at the bottoms, how would you know, right? But you gotta cut them and look them completely over. Those are the ones, no, those are too far gone. But those are the ones I would have picked and said yes. And these are what I would have picked and threw out and said no. Now I would have tossed those back because they're too far gone. But let me know what you guys think that no chanterelles. And thanks for watching, and See you on the next one, guys. And we'll get through them together and we'll learn the chanterelle mushrooms together. Bye-bye.